Sunderland AFC, an absolute powerhouse up there in the north of England, and very recently falling on a little bit of hard times, and of course just missing out in the playoffs to get through to that playoff final. So the board have decided they need a little bit of a shake-up, someone at the helm who bleeds red and white, someone who knows the city, someone who knows everything about this club. It's going to be this man here. Jordan Henderson's hanging up the boots, but he's sticking on that absolute managerial blazer. And look at him back in the day, lads. He could absolutely bang it, and this is the reason why Liverpool have kept hold of him so long. But he's back. He's back at his club where he grew up. And I tell you what, he's taken us all the way to that Champions League final. Right there, geezers, just before we get absolutely cracking in this rebuild, loads of other rebuilds on the channel. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you like this video if you love a little rebuild from me. You'll be seeing on the screen right now some of the bangers to expect in this rebuild. And I tell you what, some absolutely corking games for you lot to see. Now, if you are new round here, what happens is we play a bag of highlights, and then the big games we go ahead and play live. Nah, enough talking from me. Let's get at it. Now, this is the team that we're going to be rocking with, and I'm not going to lie to you, geezers. Not really much. I've played with Geldart before. Diallo is just going to be an absolute special talent, isn't he? Let's face it. Clark and Roberts on the wing, I like the look of yours. But I'm not going to lie, lads. There's just nothing that I can really work with. Realistically, I think there's only going to be a couple of you that stay around for the majority. But come on, lads. We're going to need a big rebuild in this one. Now, old Henderson is using his contacts, and he's belled up his buddy. And he said, mate, come and help me out down here. Come and be part of the team, and then potentially be part of the coaching staff after it's boring James Milner stepping in through the door. Couple mil down him. Mate, he's going to be massively important straight in at captain. And here he is. They're back on the family patch. Swanning in like bloody top shagger. I tell you what. Let's hope he gets a few quid as his manager, because he clearly hasn't been getting anything from Liverpool. That drip is absolutely woeful. But here we are. First game of the season. First game of his managerial career. And it's against Cardiff. And I tell you what, lads. We were absolutely up for it. Clark flying down the wing here. Gives it to Kirkin. And the only man in the box. The smallest man on the field. But I tell you what, he's a bloody magician. Diallo, of course, gets our first goal. And I'm going to be sticking with this geezer all the way through this rebuild. He is the man I am building this team around. Flying in the bloody first half, but in the second half, I tell you what, they absolutely turned it on. We're throwing our bodies in the way of it. From that corner there, just getting it off the line. But 72nd minute comes. They play a lovely little bit of football here. Ojo goes through and slides it past Patterson. Done him like a bloody kipper, mate. And to make matters worse, we don't only go and concede an equaliser. Patterson's just absolutely let that one in at his front post. What are you doing, son? As a goalkeeper, you paid thousands a week to keep things out of the net. And that is the most piss poor effort I've ever seen a goalkeeper make it a save. A shockingly terrible start to our career here at Sunderland. But I tell you what, in the next one we were on smoke against Stoke. And Robbo goes and sticks one right in that bottom bins out. He goes over to the fans. Look at them. Going absolute 3 out of 10 limbs. But what a finish from Robbo. We're off on our travels next. Watford next up. Josh Clark picks the ball up, driving down that line. And I tell you what, he sees Robbo backstick. Smallest man on the pitch. Finds Robbo and he just heads it straight back across the goalkeeper. And it's another dirty little 1-0 win from the boys. Chef you? Nah, chef me. Next up then, and Clarky again beating his man. Driving into the box. Lovely little bit of play. And it does find that way to the magician, to Ahmad. And he just slides it underneath the goalkeeper. Look at him. Paint me like one of your bloody French girls. Sheffield United, though, always going to be a tricky customer. And they absolutely slice us open here. And the man who's done it in every single stadium, in every single part of this country, Billy Sharp goes and gets himself an equaliser. West Bromwich Albion next up then. Look at Diallo. The man's got burners, the man's got pace, and he's got the feet to bloody match. Knocks the ball into Stewart. Stewart gives it over to Pritchard, and look at that. The most nonchalant finish you'll ever see in all of your life. The Canaries were our next opponent, and I tell you what, look at this from kickoff. This just expresses everything that Jordan Henderson wants from his team. It's that Klopp high press, Gagan press, whatever you want to call it. And look, we win the ball back, get the ball into Geldart, Geldart into Diallo, and Diallo, oh, it's just beautiful. It's just perfect. And like I've said before, this man has got magic in his toes. But again, we know the problem with this team. We know the problem with this side. It's the quality. And it's not exactly there at the moment. And call the cops. He's off his chops. It's the sergeant. Goes and gets them a little equaliser. And nicks it off the toe of Neil.
Oh, Neil.
But we were on the front foot. And I tell you what, we're going to continue on that front foot. Old man Milner using his 4 pace. Just digs across out, and Robbo striking across it. But I tell you what, it's just absolutely licking pants. Stewart gets the ball under control here, just about. Dinks the ball over to Diallo, causing problems. Goes clean through. Mate, when do you bloody miss them? And of course, goes up the other end, and Timo Pukki goes and pokes me in the eye. Points drop, boys, and it's not really good enough, is it? Especially as a build-up to this one. It's the bloody Borough. The first of our rivalries in this one. It's a little bit of a warm-up in it, let's face it, because we're not in the Premier League at the moment. We're not going to get the chance to play Newcastle, but the Borough, they're down here with us, scrapping and scraping, and I'm scared. I'm scared about 2 players, Archer and Ramsey. We're knocking on the door first, though. Stewart, tell me how that has not gone in. Milner swings another one back into Stewart. He's off the line again. It's absolutely ridiculous. Borough attacking us now. 84th minute. Robbo goes in with a crunching tackle. And I tell you what, we smell blood. You can see Middlesbrough did go and get themselves a red card. It was Aaron Ramsey going straight through the back of someone. Roberts driving down this side. Dinks the ball into the middle. Diallo. Massive save from their goalkeeper. Now we're on to the 87th minute. Diallo winning the ball again. Gets the ball, brings it inside, sees the runner Pritchard, and finds him with a delightful little Peter Dinklage. And he doesn't need a second bite of the cherry. He smashes it in with his right foot straight into that bottom corner. And we've absolutely done him. Smash and grabbed it, and Stadium Alight erupts. Hendo goes across, rubbing salt in the wound with that absolute terrible trick. I tell you what, I don't know why I haven't changed it, to be honest. But it's a massive win against the old Borough. Now, to bring in a few more reinforcements, I went with quite a controversial pick, actually. Malik Wilkes for Embleton. I tell you what, we just need a little bit of pace up front. We got rid of Danny Barth. He had like 7 pace. And we brought in Carney Chukwuemeka, Lewis Hall on loan. Naughty little duo coming in from Chelsea just to give us that strength and rigidity back in that midfield. Sheffield United coming back to the bando, then they do go 1-0 up, and it's a lovely little effort just off the bar. It's very unlucky. Now, we're 1-0 down here. We need a little bit of inspiration. Carney Chukwuemeka gives the ball into Roberts. Roberts into Diallo, and he's the absolute piss whistler, P-roller, whatever you want to call it, daisy cutter, whatever you want to call it. It's gone straight into that bottom corner. Now, you've got to ask yourself, a point against Sheffield United, one of the front runners in the Championship, would you take that? Is that a decent little performance from you? I think it would be from me. Diallo has got something else on his agenda. He goes through, and from kickoff, he scored 2 in about 2 minutes. And he goes and wins the bloody game for us. Carney Chukwuemeka driving forward. Lovely little ball through to Diallo, and he just uses his pace, his power, and his precision all in one to just guide that into the bottom corner. Give us all 3 points against Sheffield. And I tell you what, mate, we're going absolutely whap dog. Now, we had a little bit of cash left to play with, and I did decide to bring in another little bit of pace on the wings. And it's only Bittens Gittens coming in And he's going to be incredible. I know he is. And Karamoko, do you remember Karamoko Dembele? That geezer used to be like the next coming of Christ. Well, we've nicked him off Stad Breasticles. And I tell you what, for just under 2 mil, that's an absolute naughty signing. Burnley next up then. We get a lovely little goal. And look at Diallo. I tell you what, he just causes people problems. He's absolutely got that geezer skating on ice like Bambi. And he goes coast to coast. Dinks the ball. And I tell you what, that would have been one of the sexiest goals I've ever seen. Diallo does get his goal at the end of it. A lovely 2-0 win against Burnley at their place. Hey up then, guess who's back? Back again. The Borough's back. We're at the Riverside. I don't know how to finish it off. Riverside Stadium. And this one was going to be a bad boy. Bittens Gittens gets that ball played just over his head. And I tell you what, he was almost at top binzer. 09 picks the ball up here, gives it straight back to Jones. Jones into Archer. Archer into Ramsey. And I tell you what, these are the lads that I told you I was worried about. I knew it. And I told you to mark them. And you never did. A little bit later on in the game, just around the 70th minute, Mauer gives the ball into Muniz. And Muniz goes and sticks the ball straight past Patterson. Not a fat lot he could do about it, to be fair. And we do end up losing at the Riverside. Now, I have been working on the youth squad development. And look at this lad here. Will Hunt coming in and making his debut. Mate, he came in at like a 69 rated. He was already worth about 2 million. He's going to be ridiculous. And look at him causing carnage straight away. Gives the ball into Milner. Ugh. I tell you what, I do love a good power shot. But them kind of power shots, a little bit of outside on it. And look at it. He just cuts across it like a young Jeffrey Dahmer. And there was not a thing on this planet Earth that goalkeeper could do about it. James Milner, still at this ripe old age, causing carnage for teams. Now, I told you about Hunt, youth squad player, gonna be something special. And look at the power on this geezer. He's got barely any pace, but he drives through, smashes one in the keeper's fizzer. And then he gets it back and just absolutely creams it past him. Lovely little debut from the boy. And I tell you what, he's going to be special. It's him and a lad called Marsh playing left back. I've got some big plans for him. Now, at the end of season 1, I did want to get rid of some of the deadwood. Gooch and Pritchard go out of the club just to get us a little bit of money straight back in. Now, Burnley and Norwich go up in the automatic places. I don't know who goes up in the playoffs, but look at us languishing all the way down there in 15th place. Not good enough, lads. We were nowhere near it in this first season, but it's the first season of a massive rebuild. We were never expecting to do massive bit. Stewart was our best performer on the goals front with a 16. 8 from Diallo, not really good enough, lad. But I tell you what, he's still, like 19, 20 years of age. He's definitely going to come good. Even James Milner picking up a few. Pritchard, our top assister, with again Diallo. Putting up some serious numbers, though, in the old goals and assists. And Milner again, third on the table. Right there, that's season 1 done and dusted. On to season 2. And, of course, the first and most important job we need to get done. We need to speak to Eric Ten Hag, because Diallo, get back at this club, son. I'm not letting you go anywhere. I am building this whole project just around you. Harem scarem, it's El Shaarawy stepping in the building. He's traded Roma for the old northeast of England. Mate, you've made a terrible decision. Ross Barkley coming back to English football. Then he's had an absolute enough of Nice. He was a free agent. I tell you what, mate, we need to give you a home. I want to resurrect the careers of some of these forgotten wonder kids, and this is the place to do it. It's a special project, and it's got a dirty little English midfielder who knows how to win stuff. First game of the season against the Tigers. Ballard, he's going on an absolute run. He's getting a nosebleed and he loves it. Driving into the box, causing problems more than Jack Clark has ever done in his Sunderland career. Slides the ball over to Stewart. And I tell you what, mate, Stewart is an absolute bagsman. I loved Geldhart in the first season, but oh my God, Stewart, you're an absolute genius. Neil playing right back nowadays. Now James Milner is slowly dying, bless him. Stewart's on absolute fire, getting himself another one here. Just nicking in front of the goalkeeper. causing problem. Again, he's in the box making a nuisance of himself. It gets cleared here to Ballard. Ballard brings the ball down eventually, dinks the ball back into Stewart. Stewart down into Hunt, and Hunt wraps one off the crossbar. Portsmouth, though, don't just lay down and die, do they? Lovely little bit of one-touch play here. Ball comes into the box. The ball smashed off the bar here, and Hackett is the one that wants it the most. Bundles the ball over the line, and we find ourselves on level terms. Kirkin coming forward here, playing a lovely little 1-2 with Diallo, though. And our left back just knows how to finish, knows where the back post is, and he smashed it right into the corner. Now, quite a high-profile player leaving the club, Jack Clark. Quite a controversial one, but it did mean that we were able to bring in some of the people I wanted. Now, this is the man I needed back at the club. I tell you what, we missed him when he wasn't here. It's Chukwuemeka, and also Bittens Gittens comes in. Absolutely unreal. 2 double signing there. And we've also brought in Mara on a 12-month loan, along with Jonathan Panzo. I tell you what, boys, we are looking rough and bloody ready to go. Calvin Ramsey, another one of our signings that we brought in, gives the ball to El Shaarawy with a lovely little Rabona cross, and Diallo sneaking in. I tell you what, the defenders just stood still, and he smashed out, wrapped it right into the top binzer, and keeper, and even moved, bless him. Coventry going to loop this ball into the box. It gets cleared. Diallo nicks the ball from Dabo, and he's off, and he's out for a rave. He gives it to Bittens Gittens, who's just going to fly through, and he's going to scoop it round the goalkeeper. Open goal, and he just finishes it off. I tell you what, we are bloody lightning on the break. 2-0 up within 20 minutes here, and it looks like we're absolutely out of sight. Just before the half-time break, though, it's Yorkshire pudding, just to give him a little bit of a glimmer of hope. But the second half was all us. Carney Chukwuemeka absolutely unleashing the Kraken, but it's tipped over from the goalkeeper. Hunty sticking the ball in, and Panzo almost breaking the bar in half, but it gets cleared again. And then the last minute here, keeper's up. We flick the ball away. We get it down and we get driving. Give the ball into Mara, who ain't really turned up in the first couple of games here. But he's gone driving through. Can he get his first goal for us? Can he seal the victory? Mate, how'd you get it on target but over the bar? You absolute mug. Mara, you need to be stepping up here. You need to be showing us that we need to make your loan move permanent. And this is what he does. I tell you what, when you get him in front of goal, Mara causes problems. He's keeping Stewart out of the side at the moment, which is saying satin. Bristol nicked the ball from us in the penalty area then, and Jonathan Panzo goes absolutely beast mode, goes and nuts the geezer in the chest, and now we are going to have to come back into this game because it's 1-1. Cornick sticking it away. Fantastic little penalty from that man. Ball into Ramsey then. He's going to drive into the box and he's going to wrap one. It's just past the post. Had the keeper scrambling. Barkley's going to do the same thing this time. The keeper gets a big hand on it to stop it, keep it away. Another fantastic save from this keeper. He's killing me. Panzo going flying through. He's nicked it off the first one. He's nicked it off the second one. All he has to do is stick an effort on goal. Just put your foot through it, kid. You would have easily finished that one off, but we do end up finishing that game with a dirty little draw, which takes us straight into Borough. Now, we've built a serious side here now. Last season, we were struggling. Last season, we couldn't really put a side like Middlesbrough to bed. But I tell you what, with the players we've brought in, El Shaarawy, Mara, sticking that one away. And look at this. From the restart, sticking it on him. Neil wins the ball. Driving. Gives the ball over to Diallo. Diallo's going to drive into the box and try and dink one in. Mara flicks it in and Paddy McNair, you've had an absolute Western supermare. He's put the ball into the back of his own net. He's done his own defender, his own goalkeeper like a bloody kipper, mate. And look at this. We had another little cheeky signing coming through the door. It's only Tommy Doyle. Done it in the Championship before. And again, another lad who I just had to bring in. I know Calvin Ramsey's in there, but he weren't nothing on this geezer. Ngakia strolling through the doors of the stadium alive. And welcome back, Danny Welbs. A little loan move from Man United at the start of his career. Saw this geezer score an absolute banger. And it was all funded by, bless him, Neil. He's exited the club. He's gone on his own way. But I tell you what, we got an absolute pretty penny for him. This is the team that we're going to be rocking with for the end of the season. Then it's pretty decent, to be honest. And I think that is a team that can definitely get us into the automatic promotion places. El Shaarawy here against Brentford. Nicks the ball, gives the ball through to Diallo. And Diallo plays a 1-2 with himself off the post and nuts it in off the rebound. Corner to be swung out by Rossi Barkley then. Ball into Mara. And it's a fantastic save from Raya. Another corner coming in from Barkley then. This time, can we get something on it? It's another fantastic save, but it taps it onto Damsgaard. And Damsgaard just bundles it in for us. Mara goes absolute whap dog. And I tell you what, lads, we're absolutely cooking on gas in this league now. West Brom, our next opponents then. And I tell you what, like I said, we're cooking, lads, and I don't think you could put anyone in front of us at the moment and they're going to cause us any problems. Jonathan Panzo getting up there and getting stuck in, but El Shaarawy, man, that's miss of the bloody season. But I tell you what, El Shaarawy, I was a little bit dubious about him, bringing him in. I thought, is he going to be able to hit the ground running? He's never played in England before. He's never had it stuck on him. And I tell you what, the geezer's mustard. He's absolutely unbelievable. And I tell you what, Danny Welbeck rolling back the years with that little Peter Dinklage over to Bittens Gittens. And again, the young English blood in this side are just incredible. Jordan Henderson looking like absolutely 20 men. April manager of the month. I love to see it. Doyle sending shots against QPR. Love little ball to the back post here. Kirkin gets the ball down, gives the ball into Diallo. And you know what happens when Diallo's in front of goal. He finishes. Devastating finish from that boy Diallo. And speaking of that guy, it's that guy Welbs getting his first goal for the club. Ball swung in and he's just absolutely towered over everyone, smashing it into the back of the net. And I tell you what, he's another lad I just love to play with him. And a strong second half of the season means that we secured ourselves a playoff place. And I tell you what, boys, we absolutely flew through Brentford in the first and the second leg of that playoff semi-final. And you know what that means? It's a big game, lads. So, of course, we're going to play it live. This is the team that we're going to be playing with. We got Ngakia, we've got Ballard, we've got Panzo and Kirkin. Patterson in goal, of course. Doyle and Chukwuemeka in that holding midfield role. El Shaarawy, Diallo, Bittens, Gittens and Mara up front. And, lads, it's live! Oh, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. Oh, you little mug. Keep it alive. Great little start, boys. Doyle. Ranger passing on you is going to be absolutely madness today. Lovely little ball. Right in. Big man Gittens. Wait, he's coming inside. Power shot, yeah. Oh! Keeping the pressure on. I love to see it, lads. Shunjic. Graham. Don't let him go anywhere. Oh, here we go. This is... Oh, I didn't realise I had a defender back there. Go on, El Shah. Oh, that's not a great ball, though. Oh, Chukwuemeka! Get it down. Lovely. Ballard, off we go there. Into El Shaarawy. Are we? Are we? Nikika's gone. Ball in, Mara! Oh! Lads, come on! Some absolutely aesthetically pleasing football going on. We just can't stick it in. Nice then, Ahmad. Lovely from you. Effort! Oh, keeper saved it again. They are absolute 6s and 7s at the back, though, Blues are. Jesus Christ. Don't know how to handle. Now, this is where they could get us on the break. Joby Bells. Don't do it to me, son. I absolutely love you. Ahmad, off you go then. Dropped the shoulder. He's been absolutely cleaned out. Clothesline. Woo, boys, come on. Nice then. Chirkin. Inside. Ahmad. Alright. Oh, Chuck will make me. Chuck were making me hard. Oh, Ahmad! In the playoff final, imagine the scenery. I'm thinking, Welbeck head. Welbeck, give us some head. Welbeck off the bar! Oh! I knew it was going to be that, man. I just needed it a little bit lower, Welbs. That guy. Winner. Nice. Rossi Barkley. Oh, it's a big tackle. Sponsored by Claude Makalele. Oh, here we go. Not like this. Not like this. Good lad, Calv. Oh no. Thought I'd read it. I read the wrong book. I feel like they've activated auto goal. Please don't say they've activated auto goal because I can't deal with it. Oh no. Oh! Swear down auto goal activation. Give me the code. Oh no. Oh, again! Karamoko's been absolutely sent into another realm. Lads, we need to hold out here. We need to get this away. I can't have this. Oh my god, why is Karamoko the one going up for the headers? Ahmad, nick that. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to cry. Lads, we can't do it again. We've got to do it again. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We've been all over him. Wow, you know the maddest thing about it? Blues are going to be in the Premier League. What the hell, man? Gutted. Shocking. Well, what an absolute shit show that was. But a quick look at the stats towards the end of the season then. Of course, we're starting to see the absolute dominance of Diallo. 24 goals, mate. Absolutely ridiculous. Mara as well coming in, showing his importance. Diallo as well on top for assists. 9 assists in the season. And 24 goals, mate. Ridiculous numbers this geezer's putting up. El Shaarawy up there as well again. Smashing it. Chuck Maker. And also Dembele putting up some serious numbers. Didn't make it into the Prem this year, lads. We go again next. Season 3 then, we need to start bringing in some big boys. Some serious big game players. And this man coming in, Lindelof on a free. Love to see Joel Asoro as well, and Castagna. And then last but not least, you've got Hammer coming in. Mara coming in on a permanent deal. This is where I want to see him start to score some serious goals and getting some serious improvements. The first game of the season, it's going to be Blackpool. And like I said, boys, we need to start dominating. El Shaarawy, first couple mins here, smashes that ball straight into the top binzer. Gittins going absolute demon mode, giving the ball into Stewart, and he just absolutely hammers it past the goalkeeper. Nothing doing on the first game of the season. Dominant performance, and to wrap it all up, little ball down here. Osoro takes it in his stride and he's gone, girl. He's absolute burning people left, right and centre. Comes inside, uses pace again, driving at the heart of the defence, and only goes and dinks the goalkeeper, and Hammer just bundles it over the line. Fantastic end to the game, and all the new boys are absolutely on song. We're back in the East then against Norwich. North side is the West, not East side is the best, no, North side is the best. And man, absolutely check this. Mash up your girl with no breasties. Diallo has just produced some absolute genius play here. Ball in the air, and he's just absolutely scorpion kicked it straight past Gunn. It's not James, it's not Sean. It's Angus Gunn, and he's just been absolutely rolled up in a spliff, and he's been born. Diallo gets a second, and it's a beauty. Love to see it, and we absolutely demolish the lads from the East. And lads, you thought the Diallo goal was good, but you ain't even seen this one from Mara. It's a lovely little chipped effort straight over the keeper's noggin. And I tell you what, lads, in his second season, he's got the absolute Midas touch. Everything he touches turns to goal. Ipswich do respond, though. Fantastic effort, just flicking off that inside post. And again, Patterson, I don't know what you're doing there, mate. Are you sleeping on us? Hammer driving forward here, gives the ball to Gittins, who has his effort saved. But a look at him again. It's Mara, back sticker, 88th minute. And he's only gone and pulled 3 points out the bloody hat. And we needed the momentum, we needed it going into the derby, and we're at the Riverside, mother. Sid the Sloth looking absolutely gutted, but we're going into this one absolutely hooking on gas. Fantastic stop from Patterson. First couple of minutes, the ball's knocked into the box, and you know what happens when we nick the corner away. Gittins in a foot race with Jones. He's going, he's gone, and he comes inside. Lovely little ball into Stewart, and you know what happens when Stewart gets in front of goal. It's death, it's taxis, and it's a goal. And they're the only three certainties that I know in life. He weren't finished there though, boys, as we drive forward with Chukwuemeka. He gives the ball into Stewart, back to goal, flicks it over his head. Oh, it's sexual, honestly. That turned me on in ways that I've never been turned on ever in my life. It's a P-roller, it's a daisy cutter, but I tell you what, the man is absolute genius. But however good Stewart has been this season, he still is not this man. EFL Championship top goal scorer is Diallo. He's unbelievable. I tell you what, he's an absolute joy to play with, and we needed him going into this one against Everton. Everton being relegated, and Gakia going down this line here almost catches the goalkeeper out. I would have loved to have seen that one gone in. But I tell you what, the one thing I love more than scoring bangers or scoring unexpected goals is a lovely little team goal. Doyle with a ball to Mara. Mara inside to Chukwuemeka, and he gets there just in front of the goalkeeper. Massive goal in this game against Everton, which was very tight actually, tighter than a duck's arse. And Gakia gets the ball again. He's going to swing this one straight out to Castagna. Castagna brings it down. And I tell you what, he's shaky and shimmying. All he wants to do is stick this ball into the corner. He wants to get it into the box now. He swings it in, and Diallo, again the smallest geezer on the pitch, goes and dominates the two centre-backs from Everton. And he goes, go on then, take a picture of this, it'll last bloody longer. Diallo again picks the ball up. He's going to try and go past Mykolenko, and he's dancing, he's shimmying, he's shaking. He's sent Mykolenko back to Ukraine. He's driving into the box, and he just finishes. The geezer is just money in front of goal. Honestly, put him anywhere on the pitch and he's basically at danger at scoring. And we're not stopping, we're not letting up. And I tell you what, the horror on this defender's face here, he knows he's just about to play against Diallo. Norwich playing some decent football though on the edge of our box. Lovely little 1-2 touches, passing, moving, and they do go and absolutely send me to the shops there. I went for milk and never come back for me kids. Diallo driving us forward then, getting the ball through there to Gittens, and I tell you what, he's one-on-one with the keeper. He's never going to miss, is he? Even with his wrong foot, steers that one into the back of the net. Stewart coming forward then, power and pace, trying to get us these 3 points in this game. It's a big stop, and Diallo can't force it over the line. But then, lads, the worst thing that could ever happen to us. Last-minute goal. We're the master of the last-minute goal this season, but it's Ballymumba to go and get them all 3 points in this one, and it was a massive 3 points in the title race, to be fair. It did leave us dropping off. We do go ahead though and get the automatic promotion places in front of Norwich. They couldn't do any more to catch us up, and that means Premier League bound, baby. Looking at the end of season stats then, of course, Diallo on top again. 25 goals. The man is just an absolute machine coming from that attacking mid spot. The assist, Gittens up there. Yeah, Hammers up there as well. And Diallo again putting up big numbers for us. But lads, it's been a fantastic season. You know what happens now though? Premier League Season 3. Let's get at it. Now, I knew all along, as soon as we had a little bit of money coming into the club, I had to get Pico in. Jordan Pickford is back at his boyhood club, and I tell you what, he's going to be incredible. I played with him before. It's just going to be so much better in doing it for Sunderland. Harvey Elliott coming in as well with that Liverpool connection, and another one following Jordan Henderson is the boy that's been on smoke in real life recently. It's Curtis Jones, and look at the squad that we're building here now. Ballard and Diallo, the only two that have survived the absolute great purge. Here we are though, boys, the first game of the Premier League. So we've made it to the promised land, and it's an absolute big stripe derby against Southampton at the Stadium of Light. And I tell you what, I was here for every single point possible. And Gicker driving forward here, first couple of minutes, gives the ball into Diallo. Diallo tries to bring it down, swings it in. It's absolute 6s and 7s stuff at the back. Mara goes for one there. It gets down, and of course, it had to be Diallo to score our first Premier League goal. And score it in style. He bloody did. He's bamboozled Banzu in goal there. But after that, lads, I don't know what happened to us. Julian Alvarez put on an absolute unreal display. The first one was a pole driver. The second one, he just opens his body and guides it into the back of the net. Not even Gittens off the bar could save us. And it's out of the frying pan and into the fire against the Gunners next. The precision dribbling from these top teams is just naughty. And it's a little bit of a 1-2 with Ødegaard. And Ødegaard, when he get him in front of goal, mate, he's going to finish his 3 minutes in. Lads, just let us settle into the game, I beg ya. We get the ball here. Harvey Elliott gives the ball through to Mara. Mara is really starting to kick on now. He's an absolute unreal player. If you've got the chance to sign him, go ahead and do so. Because the boy scores goals for fun. Saka playing with us, toying with us. Jorginho into Ødegaard. Ødegaard gives the ball back into Jesus, and he finishes it fantastically. He goes over to Arteta and says, oh my God, is that a light bulb in your pocket, or are you just happy to see that bloody goal? Ødegaard is absolutely running the show. He gets the ball given to him, and he just spanks it right into the top bin. I'm not going to lie, lads, I literally almost threw the controller out the window at this point. I just didn't know what to do. It's teams like this as well. West Ham giving us the absolute run around. They have got Gavi, to be fair. But I don't know. I can't see a way for us to be coming away with all 3 points here. We need a spark. We need something special. We need someone to absolutely grab us by the horns and absolutely take us for all that we've got. And it's Ngakia from the kickoff. He just goes coast to coast and he goes and slides it past Areola. But again, it's same old. Lang going through, dancing, weaving. Gives the ball to Gavi and Nemecha. There to finish it off. And to finish us off in this game. Lads, shocking start to the Premier League season. A draw and 2 losses. Not looking good. And next up was Fulham, a fantastic team. They've got Romagnoli in there. But Gittins does not care. Driving through into the box and finishes. Gets us ahead in this game. And all we had to do is hold out, lads. Just keep our calm. Look at us at the back. Our defenders bloody clueless. But what a finish from absolute Jasper. Fulham got themselves a taste for it now and bringing forward with Paulinho, who slides a lovely ball through to Pereira. The effort's off the bar and we do end up getting it away. It's an absolute lifeline for us though, boys. Castagna bringing us forward now. Elliott gonna swing the ball in and it's only Gittins at the back sticker. Rising like an absolute salmon. And he just nods it past Leno. And this was the turning point, boys. A massive 3 points for us against Fulham. Can we kick on now? And can we make our name for ourselves in this first season in the Premier League? And to round off an excellent display, Ramsey gets the ball here, drives into the middle, tries the little dink over the defence, but he finds Tommy Doyle and he just buries it past the goalkeeper. Done, dusted, finito. 3 points in the bag. And the tide, I can feel it, it's starting to turn, boys. Going into this one, massive game against United. We needed to be up for it. We needed to be ready to go to stop the likes of Osimhen and Rashford that they've got playing for them now. Ballard coming forward, little shake and shimmy, gives it to Ngakia, and he just sends it into, again, the smallest geezer on the field. I don't know what it is with our boys in getting up for headers. We must have a set piece coach or sat in, but Elliott gets his head on it and sticks us 1-0 up against Man United. Fantastic save from Pico here. And again, lovely little dink over the top here. Asaro comes through, smashes it at goal, but it just whistles past the post. But that was it. 3 points against Man United. Love to see it, and it's a fantastic performance again. Just what we want. And I knew we needed to be up for it. I knew we needed to be cooking going into the derby. The big one. It's the Tyne-Wear derby. We're against Newcastle here, and I tell you what, the boys were focused and we were ready. Look at Pickford giving them a last few battle instructions, telling them how much it bloody means to win this derby. And from the off, I could tell the boys absolutely wanted it. We were creaming into tackles, flying into headers, and this lovely little bit of play here. Mara dinks the ball over to Diallo. Diallo smashes the ball into the ground, but it's a big save from their goalkeeper. Elliott now spreading the ball into Jones. Jones into Doyle. He can see Diallo. He's on his bike. He's off like a prom dress. All he needs to do is finish it. It's a big save from the goalkeeper, but Mara's there to mop it up. Stick it into the back of the net. And I tell you what, we going 1-0 up at St James's Park is one of the best feelings in this whole career mode so far. Newcastle have built an unreal side though. Palacios here getting the ball into Thuram. Fakes one way, goes the other, gives the ball back into Palacios again. They're just absolutely activating auto goal, but Pickford's there to stop it. 92nd minute, all we have to do is keep control of the ball, but sorry, you give it away. You've got to take him out. Just absolutely hammer him. Ballard, just hit him, hurt him, stop him at any cost, but Thuram goes and gets the 96th minute goal to equalise. And it's our first failure in this Tyne-Wear derby. It was gutting. It was hard to take. But lads, what a performance in our first one. Jonathan Panzo comes in on a permanent deal. We've had him before. But I tell you what, I just thought we needed some solidity at the back. We need another person who's just going to be able to break people. And Ngakia here swings the ball in against Leeds, and Diallo finishing unbelievably on the half volley. Like I said, the man can literally do it all. Of course, we're not going to make it too easy for ourselves, are we, lads? Nice little bit of defending here, but we give the ball away. Ball goes into the middle, and look at Ballard. He's just absolutely creamed Aronson. Gives away a penno. Gutting for the lad, but when you fly into tackles like that in the box, you're asking for the ref to make a decision. Sankov goes and sticks it into the back of the net. But lads, I don't even feel nowadays when we concede, it's a bad thing. We just know how to beat teams, to wear them down. And Harvey Elliott, when you've got class that oozes out here like that pot noodle you call hair. But, oh, it's just delightful, isn't it? Absolutely delicious. Now, this is how the table looks at the end of the season. A 13th place finish. It's not good enough, really, is it? We were flirting with relegation the whole season. Nothing really to report, so let's get on to season 4. The boss here definitely playing on his Liverpool connection, because the next signing that comes in for the new season is going to be Joe Gomez. We have to sort out the back four. I tell you what, we need a leader. And I also thought we needed someone to take the pressure off Mara a little bit, so we decided to bring in Cameron Archer, the man who is ready to step up to the Premier League plate. And I tell you what, as a substitute goal scorer goes, you can't get any better than that boy. We're at Stanley Bridge, first game of the season, and I tell you what, this is going to be the acid test. This is going to show us, are we ready to mix it with the big boys? And first couple of minutes here, we drive into the box, and Gakia digs out across, and Diallo has just gone and nutted that one, touched it just past Van der Voort. Mara will be fuming because that should have gone down as his goal. But look at that. It's striker's instinct. The man can do it all, I'm telling you. And look at this for a goal. It just sums up the way we play. Pickford lobbing the ball out to Elliott. Elliott plays the ball into Mara and it sets Diallo through. It's death, it's taxes, it's Diallo one-on-one. And we're 2-0 up in the 60th minute against Chelsea. Absolutely running riot. Nothing's going to spoil the day, is it? Surely nothing. Kubo goes and gets him a goal back. But lads, they've only got 20 minutes. There's no way they're going to go and get another goal, is it? There's no way they're going to try and ruin today's performance. Reece James picks the ball up here. He's driving forward. Licks the ball into Kubo. Kubo into Pulisic. They're driving forward. They're scaring the shit out of me. Kubo gets the effort. And it's a big save from Pickford. Just brushed away. Castagna, what have you done here, son? And Ballard again. The geezer just loves a penno. He just wants to nut people. He wants to hurt people. But it's a big save from Pickford. And not only do we get that save, the ball gets touched out to Asaro here. Gives it down to Castagna. Castagna sees Diallo. It's the first hat-trick. And it's against Chelsea. And of course, the man to score it is, of course, Amad Diallo. The boy is incredible. Honestly, if you've ever got the chance to sign him or play with him, just go and do it. Don't even think twice about it. Man City were the next team up then, and I tell you what, we are definitely going to be mixing with these kind of big boys in the future, but this one, it just weren't our day. 70th minute, we kept them out. We basically didn't have an opportunity on goal all the time, and they go and nick themselves a lovely little goal. Diallo coming forward here, but even Diallo's magisterial magic can't force the ball into the back of the net here. Diallo picking the ball up again, gives it to Doyle. Doyle against his old club, and it's a big save from Ederson. It was just a step too far for us boys in this one. But again, these are the games we want to be winning against Newcastle. The time we're Derby, we're at St James's Park again. Last season was absolute heartbreak, but Mara's the heartbreaker this season. Drives into the box, sticks it in the top bins. Lethal finishing from our number 9 there. They come forward though. Fantastic shot from Pickford here. Akone knocks the ball just past the post here. Look at him. Causing problems with the high press, but Pickford is equal to everything they've got to throw at us. And look at him. He's buzzing. His first win against Newcastle. It's many more to come, I'm telling you. Next big club to come to the Stadium of Light then was, of course, Liverpool. Now, again, this is another team that we definitely want to be mixing with in future seasons to come. But they've absolutely dominated us in this one. Fantastic build-up play that led to that goal. Doyle driving us forward with Castagna coming in here. Swings it to the back post. Gittins just off the bar. We're unlucky there. Coming so close. Gittins again driving down this line. Going to swing it into the back post where Elliott's standing. It's a fantastic save again. Are you absolutely twisting me melon? What more do we need to do to get ourselves a goal in this one? Another swung ball into it. This time it's Diallo. And that's just a joke. That's just the most ridiculous save you'll ever see in all your days. We're in the Midlands next then. Villa Park. Lovely little ball through to Mara. And he's absolutely Peter Dinklaged it. But it's just shaving the post. Unlucky there from Mara. Diallo going forward this time. All he needs to do is stick it away. But he's missed the target again. What more do we need to do in this game? Well, we need to do this. Produce a little bit of magic. Diallo overhead kick. And Elliot replicates his effort with a lovely little bicycle kick of himself. Look at the play. We open teams up like we do your mom's legs, and we've got the penetration to match. We weren't done there though, boys. Giving the ball to Diallo, he goes and absolutely burns long lay. Driving down this line, and he sees Cameron Archer in the middle. Oh, I hate to do it. I hate to see it, but it's the former Villa man scoring at Villa Park and then going celebrating with the crowd. He'd never do that in real life. But I tell you what, lads, what's going on here? A little trip to Wembley Stadium. Carabao Cup final. You can see the team on the screen. I ain't going to go through it. We know how we line up. But, lads, you know what it means. It's a big game. It's live! Here we are then, boys. First opportunity, first chance at the old Carabao Cup. Love to see it, love to do it with you all. We'll see how it goes, you know what I mean? It's one of them. Who is that Baldy in goal for them? Who is that guy? Got Rudiger, I can see. Gonna be a tough one, lads. Come on then. Let's get straight into the final. Hate it. Oh, Castagna. You've beat a couple. And on to Gittins. Gittins having kittens! Oh! Big save already. Jesus, what a start to this game that would have been. Harvey Elliott. I've brought him inside. Let Diallo have the whole wing. It's going to be a problem for him today. Mara's in there. Big header. Fernandez to swing in. Oh, Pickford! Jesus Christ. Don't need any of your bloody antics today, kidder. Mara, you've gone. Go on, beat him for pace then, Mara. Go on, Mara. All the way. All the way! Oh! So close to going coast to coast. It's like spitting bars there. Gittins having... Oh, that's a good little turn. Oh, he's got away from him. He's dancing. Osman! Big save, Pico! That's big, that is, you know. Right, let's get this ball away. Let's go coast to coast again. Mara win it. Oh, not good enough, boys. Pico got the captain's armband on today. El Capitano. Get it away. No! Oh, my God. Good lad, Pico. What are we doing at the back there, geezers? Doyle, you've got that. You've won that, Doyle. Anyone running off Mara then? Anyone fancy a run off Mara? Jesus Christ, boys. Give him a chance. Oh, Rashford. No, Mendes. Mendes is going to cause problems. He's so quick. Oh, Fernandez has done him. I could see it coming. I could see it bloody coming. It's that little rat as well. The little rat. Oh, lads. Not a great start. Come on in. Oh, no. Good lad, Pico. It's not working, lads. It's not happening. It's not going well. Well. Good lad, Gits. Foul ref. No foul ref. Oh, my God. How has he spooned that? It's a lovely ball. And Diallo's gone. Anyone in the box, though? That's lovely. Oh, it's bloody corner again. We're playing well, boys. It's just not happening. Diallo, swing this one out. I'm saying Curtis Jones, header, bang. Mora! Oh! I thought he'd gone in. It's half time. Oh! 1-0 down half time. They're not looking good, boys. Not gonna lie to ya. And go. Oh my god, Diallo. If you can touch it. Oh, that is a big tackle. He's absolutely done him all ends up there. Cameron Archer. Into Diallo. Last chance. Last chance! And Diallo takes it! Oh my god, against his own club as well. I'm mad. What a take. What a hit into that far corner. And the little magician coming back. Absolute nightmare fuel for the Man United fans. Oh, it's an absolute dagger right at the end. It's a big finish, you know. It is a big finish. We're still alive, boys. Come on, the lads. Oh, Mendes has turned him. Ngakia, stay with him. Get it out. Lovely. And we break. And we absolute break now. And we break. Go on, Asoro. Asoro, you've got absolute pace. You've got burners. Have you got the finish? Oh, straight at the keeper. Jesus Christ. Imagine a winner there. Cam Archer. Done well there, son. Just give him a little kick. And that's extra. It's extra. Extra. Read all about it. Oh, they're playing 5 at the back. Man, you know what? You're playing 5 at the back. Have you ever absolutely heard it? Oh, Marsh. Go on, Marsh. You've absolutely stolen a march on him. You've stolen a march on him. It's a big tackle as well. I tell you what, United don't want it, you know. They do not want it. They're getting absolutely shooketh. Fernandez getting himself a yellow. Diallo swinging it out. Marsh! Yes! What a ball! Come on! Harvey Elliott back sticker, and it's an assist from Marsh. Overhead kick assist from Marshy boy on his debut. I tell you what, the lad is going to be getting some serious game time if he can sort us out like that. Look at this for an effort. Bangs it in. And Harvey L's at the back sticker. I tell you what, Harvey Elliott, he hasn't lit it up in the first, 2 seasons he's been with us. But I tell you what, he's turned into a right little nasty get, you know. Proper dirty, proper nasty. Teams hate him. And I tell you what, he'll nick your BMX as well. He's done it. He's nicked the ball. He's nicked his BMX. He's nicked his keys. He'll have his virginity next. That's a lovely little ball. I tell you what, Harvey L's. Ball in. Backstick! Oh, a sorrow! Oh, we've absolutely turned it on. We're absolutely dazzling them. Ah, Henderson's up there as well. He bloody hates United. We all hate United. But we love Harvey Elliott. We love Marshy. Marshy's been excellent. And a sorrow. The ex-Sunderland player coming back for a little last dance with us. Oh, it's beautiful. And Mendes. Now Militao's almost killed him. He stopped him dead. Joe's gone. Gomez coming across to help. Oh no. Oh no. Well, out. It's Marshy again. Oh, Cam Archer. That's not good enough from you, kid. That's a ball over. It's offside, though. Get it in. Mate, you can stop running around because you're well offside. You've never been onside. That's how much you were off. Gomez. Out to Diallo. He's got absolute acres now. Man, they don't want it with Marsh. They don't want it with Marsh. He's got acres. Win that. Got to win that. Half time. We've done it. We've absolutely put it to bed, stuck it in a coffin, and buried it 6 feet deep. Ball out wide again. Williams, are you going to try it? Don't, mate. None of them want it. None of them want it with Ngaki here today. Oh, it's a big goal, though. We're not going to shit the bed, are we? There is no shitting of the bed going on today. Come on, boys. Let's keep this. Let's keep this, then. Harvey Ellis, just keep the ball. Out to Marshall. Oh, Ahmad. Stolen a march. Oh! Oh, have I just done something absolutely terrible by crossing that ball in? Probably should have left it in the corner. It's done, though. It's got to be done, ref. Yes! It's done! Get it, Sunderland! First big trophy. Well, first trophy at all. Carabao Cup down us against United. What a game. What a result. First bit of silverware. Get it down, yeah. Here we go then. Come on, Jordan Picky. Get yourself up there. Little picky bits in the garden. Sun's out, guns out. It's beautiful. It's not the one that we want this season, lads. I want to be up there. I want Premier League. I want that kind of levels. But we'll take it for now. And does that mean guaranteed European? I think it is. Big result. Big trophy lifted. Love it, boys. Let's crack on in the league then. That's it then, boys. First little bit of silverware down us, and we love to bloody see it now. Stepping back into the league, I just felt like we were invincible, and coming up against the Gunners, the Invincibles of old, I tell you what, I was ready to absolutely get going at him. Mara, first couple mins in, he goes and slides it past Ramsdale. Camersdale can't pull off a save for the Cameras this time because Mara is deadly. Diallo causing problems on the wing, only goes and pulls over. Rainbow flick. Driving into the box now, beating Konsa for pace. And Konsa is absolutely rapido. He flicks the ball off him, but Elliott's there to swipe it home. And it's 2-0 at the Emirates against the Gunners. And we weren't stopping there. Curtis Jones driving from midfield, outside of the boot. This man is slinging ball like he's just seen your sister walking out of all-you-can-drink brunch with all her 10-10 friends. The geezer is absolutely majestic. The way he carries the ball, the way he drives at the heart of defences, it's absolutely frightening at times. Look at the table towards the end of the season then. Well, the only European competition we're going to be in next season is the bloody Intertoto, whatever it's called, Conference League, because we don't hit that magic 6th place. Another look at the top goal scorers this season. Curtis Jones pulling in a cool 17 goals, beating out Diallo to 2nd place. Mara, of course, in 1st place. Tommy Doyle getting 10 assists. Curtis Jones putting up some bad boy naughty numbers. 8 assists along with his 17 goals. Absolutely ridiculous. But lads, that's the end of season 4. And at the start of season 5, then we do say goodbye to Joel Asaro. But we're bringing in some reinforcements. Malacia coming in at that left back spot. We've also brought in Ezri Konsa. I saw him playing for Arsenal. I thought, I can't let that happen. 25 mil to bring him in. Absolutely ridiculous. Matondo Aribo and Lucas Torreira coming in as backups, mate. Ridiculous. Our squad is looking tasty. And going straight into this one, Newcastle, first game of the season. We were absolutely on one. Diallo, first couple mins here, just inside the half-an-hour mark, and he smashes us into the lead. Fantastic little finish after a pinpoint cross from Bittens Gittens. Harvey Elliott bustle and hustling his way through that defence and smashes us 2-0 victory against our bitter rivals. Up against Chelsea next then, and they do get a goal early on in this game. Mara gets slipped through by Curtis Jones. Absolutely delicious little ball, weighted to perfection, and Mara goes absolutely cream into the crowd here. But we do end up conceding a second goal. Lost to Chelsea. Not really good enough in this title race this season, boys. Harvey Elliott coming out with a wonderful little header, but we're still like 6s and 7s at the back. Malacia this time, not really good enough, but look at him attacking. He made the mistake, and I tell you what, he makes up for it here. Power shot, Angus Gunn. I don't even think he saw it go past him, bless him. Malacia is just an absolute naughty player going forward, and his shooting is ridiculous for a left back. Absolutely crazy stats, but look at that for a swinger. We didn't stop there though. We were out for absolute blood. Harvey Elliott lays the ball into Bittens Gittens, plays a lovely ball back to Harvey Elliott, and what's he going to do? He's just going to absolutely Peter Dinklage it. Would you like a little cup of ketchup with that chip, my friend? It's magisterial, it's beautiful, and Harvey Elliott is starting to really drive us forward. Tottenham, Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and I don't think we've got a really decent result against them yet. Amad Diallo driving through gives us that 1-0 win against a very good Tottenham side, to be fair. And look who it is. Hello lads, back on the family patch. Middlesbrough back in the Premier League. Nice to see you. Nice, and it's also nice to see Cameron Archer scoring a goal against his old club, bless him, and we get another 1-0 win, cooking in the league. And speaking of cooking, Curtis Jones is absolutely mixing up something delicious with that pole driver. It's a lovely turn, it's a lovely finish, and it's another 1-0 win. We're creaming along in the league. And very quietly, a little whisper, we've been creaming along in the Conference League as well. We've gone straight the way through without losing a game until we get to Royal Antwerp. Absolutely ridiculous that we're potentially going out to these posers. And I thought, you know what? Forget the sim matches. I'm going to play this one. I'm going to absolutely teach him a lesson. And teach him a lesson we bloody did. Just after the half-an-hour mark then, Harvey Elliott picks the ball up in midfield. He dinks the ball over to Mara, watches it over his shoulder, and absolutely catches it clean on the volley. Sticks it in the onion bag. And again, we're causing problems, making things happen. And Curtis Jones goes and wins the game, wins the tie with a beauty of a dink. An absolute magisterial performance from the boys. That is the only place in that goal that Curtis Jones could have stuck it to score. And he's done it. He's produced the most perfect chip. And that means, boys, through to the Conference League final. The teams on the screen. We've got Ngakia, we've got Gomez, Constant and Malacia. Pickford in goal, of course. Doyle and Torreira. With Gittens, Jones in the cam spot because Elliott's injured. Diallo and Mara up front. And you know what, boys? It's live! We've absolutely slid into the DMs of this final, though. No worries whatsoever. We didn't have to play any of the big boys. Come on, man, boys. Conference League final. Let's get at them. Jesus Christ. Doyle's absolutely creamed that geezer. Couple seconds in. Mara's going mad. It's all going to absolute pot. Malacia done well. Right. Release him. Oh. It's lovely. Oh my God. It's opened up for him. Doyle hit one. Yes, Doyle. Oh my God. Their defence went absolute kipping. It was nap time. And I tell you what, Doyle strolls through the middle with an alarm clock and then pans. I ain't getting no sleep because of y'all. You're not getting no sleep because of me. I ain't getting no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me. Absolute binzer as well. I knew exactly where the keeper was. I just saw him step to the left. I thought, man, that's going top binzer right into that top corner. And Doyle has produced. Tommy Doyle 2 goals in 13 matches, and I tell you what, it couldn't have been more important. Big switcher. That's lovely. Look at us, man. Oh, Gittins. Gittins. Oh, Mora! Absolutely magisterial. And I only save that word for the best of goals, because that is a perler. It is the only place that ball could have gone. It's basically in line with the touchline. That's a joke. It's going down as an OG off the keeper's penis. So it should say OG Vicario's penis. I tried to dink it over the defensive line, but it's done, boys! Winners of the Conference League. First European trophy down the absolute gizzard. Come on, boys. Love it. Oh, it's not Pickford. Pickford's not the lad picking up the trophy. Who is it? Is it Joe? It's Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez has been absolutely rock solid all season, so I don't blame it at all. Here we are. Sunderland, first European Cup down us. Absolutely more to come. Cracking result then, boys, and a cracking season as well. We've snuck into top 4, which means we've got there. The hallowed turf, it's on its way. Champions League football, here we come. Quick look at our top goal scorers. Mara, of course, absolutely smashing it. 30 goals, 24 from Diallo as well. And 20 from Elliott as well, coming in with some serious numbers. Our top assisters then, Curtis Jones with 14. Diallo, again, he's absolute joke. And he's 91 rated at the moment. Ridiculous. 12 assists, Harvey Elliott with 11. And the confirmation of our place in Champions League. Let's get on to season number 6 then, lads. Look at this then, old Kloppy in the building. He's here for a pre-season drink now. It's all business because we've only gone and nabbed Trent. Now, they board give us 189 milli to spend. So I'm splashing cash in, I am. Trent comes in. Next one in. Mikhailo Mudryk going to be causing absolute carnage on that right-hand side. And look at Jordan Henderson. Get someone who looks at you like Jordan Henderson looks at Mikhailo Mudryk. To be fair, he probably thought it was a new bit of totty coming in the building. Nico Williams is the last signing to step through the door at the Stadium and Alight and tell me this team will not win the Premier League and the Champions League, lads. Look at the balance. Look at the talent in that team. It looks incredible. And you couldn't write it. An absolute Hollywood director could not write the script for this one. We're at Anfield, first game of the season. And look at Trent in red, but it's Sunderland red. It's not the red of Liverpool. And as we step out onto that turf, we're out for blood. And I tell you what, no one knows blood like Concert does. Look at Concert taking him out. Klopp's going absolutely crazy. But lads, we're here for everything. We're here for trophies. We're here for money. We're here for points. And we're here for people's virginity. De Ligt goes and gets himself sent off. And at this point, it was just going to be carnage. Driving through the defence. Diallo goes coast to coast. Driving into the middle. It's a lovely little finish. But Mikhailo Mudryk goes and gets the little tap in at the back sticker on his debut. This lad is going to be special. Now, the only people that could score against us, guess who it's going to be? Yeah, it's ourselves. Ezri Konsa goes and sticks it in the back of the net. And Liverpool somehow get away with a 1-1 draw. Unreal stuff. But we turn on here. Straight away against Newcastle. We're just going for it. We're going for blood. Diallo goes and gets himself a nice early goal. And it gets us the 1-0 win. Man City next up. Now we need to be winning. We need to be dominating games like this, to be fair. Man City with Haaland. You know he's always going to be dangerous. He's always going to pop up with a goal. But look at where we are, boys. San Siro. Champions League football. I don't mind if you do, sir. Inter Milan going to cause us some serious problems, and to be fair, in the group stages, we're looking a bit touch and go. We needed a massive performance in here, and of course, Mara is that man to go and pick pockets. He's got his wallet, his keys, his virginity, he's got his wife's phone number. He's took the lot. Diallo gives the ball through to Elliott, and he's got Mara clean through again. He goes round the keeper. Thank you very much. Good night, Irene. And we go ahead and take all 3 points from the San Siro, which allows us to progress in the Champions League. Straight back to the Premier League then, no messing around. Everton up next, and I just wanted to be scoring bangers at this point. Harvey Elliott goes clean through on goal and just dinks the keeper. Nothing silly, nothing special, just getting the job done, nice and efficient. And look at the keeper, he's ended up almost on the edge of his 18-yard box, bless him. And against the Evertonians, you know what happens. It's the two Scousers getting up with a little Midlands boy in the middle. Look at all the ex-Liverpool players going celebrating with the away fans. Get stuck in, boys. I tell you what, scraps outside, pistols at dawn. The Canaries up next then, and someone call the RSPCA, because I'm about to partake in some serious animal abuse. But they've only gone and pecked our eyes out. The Canaries go 1-0 up with a beautiful little effort. But I tell you what, we do this a couple of times a season, don't we? We get the ball from kickoff. We give it to Diallo, and Diallo does the rest. He goes coast to coast, and he goes and sticks it in. Canaries are pegged back. We've clipped their wings, and we're striding through. And look at where we are in the league. Second place. Just behind the Manchester United, just ahead of Man City. And guess who we've got next? It's only the Red Devils coming to the bloody bando, innit? We welcome you, boys, because you are going to be leaving here with a couple of sore arses and 0 points. We get going nice and early in this one. Diallo bursting into the box, making a keeper, making a real save. From the resulting corner then, Trent's going to swing it out. He's going to be looking for anyone in the box, but realistically, who do we want it to fall to? It's Mara. Mara gets his head on it to another big stop from their goalkeeper. Mikhailo Mudryk swapping sides here, giving the ball to Diallo, who dinks the ball into Mara. Fantastic overhead kick finish. But yeah, he's offside, mate. I can't believe how many times we've had unreal goals chalked off in this. After that goal, though, it's like someone stuck 50p in Man United, or maybe Ten Hag has stuck a rocket up their arse. Rashford goes through, goes and nicks himself a goal. Great little bit of play, lovely pass and a fantastic finish, of course, from Marcus Rashford. Dink into the box here, gets denied. Kimmich, edge of the box, lovely little save, but the referee's called it back for a free kick. Are you joking me? Last couple of minutes, can we make sure that Rashford does not convert this one? Little bit of a set piece routine, and it's Kimmich to take it. Pickford, unreal save, fantastic. We do come away with a point, a very valuable point in the title race. But straight back into Champions League football. We lose 3-1 in the home leg to Juve, so it's all to play for in this away leg. We needed something big. Curtis Jones with an absolute thunderous effort, and Ramsdale equal to it. Trying to keep Gio Reyna at bay here. We nick the ball off in Malacia, and we're off. We're out, and we're out to the rave. We give the ball into Mara. Diallo carries his run. He draws the defender away, but Elliott gets the ball back into Diallo. He's clean through, and you know what that means. Of course, he's going to stick it away. Stick it in the bottom binzer. And all we need now is one more goal to take us through to extra time. Trenty doing some of the mopping up in midfield. He gives the ball back to Diallo. And I tell you what, he's such a danger, man. He just draws people to him. Gives the ball into Harvey Elliott. Fantastic save from Ramsdale again. We're knocking on the door, boys. No one's answering at the minute. Mikhailo Mudryk goes for a big effort. Just over the bar. I tell you what, we're absolutely creaming their goal at the minute. Coming forward again this time. Elliott gives it to Diallo. And of course, he goes and bins it. It's death It's taxes, it's Diallo one-on-one, and at this point he's like 92 rated. It's just illegal to have him in the team. Diallo's going for absolute ridiculous efforts now to try and win the game, but it does go all the way through to extra time. Harvey Elliott has his efforts saved. Curtis Jones slipping the ball through to Nico Williams, who has an effort blocked again by Ramsdale. He's absolutely on smoke today, isn't he? Bless him, Ramsdale. He needs all the help he can get. Williams nicking the ball again. Cam Archer lurking on the edge of the box. Another acrobatic effort just saved by Ramsdale. And of course, we need to see at least once an episode. It goes over to Penos. Pickford gets beaten on the first attempt here. Diallo, mate, you bet your house on him, wouldn't you? He's absolutely smashed it, top binners. No worries whatsoever. Ramsdale to his knees. Jota up next. And it's a big save from Pico. Curtis Jones again. Another one who's been incredible this season. He was never going to miss, was he? Let's face it. Sanche up next. And that is one of the better penalties that you'll see in this Peno shootout. Doyle comes on. I tell you what, Doyle is always an 8 out of 10. Bless him. He's never amazing. But that one was never an amazing. It was about a 2 out of 10, that penalty. But Anthony Gordon steps up. Big save again. We are 2-2 now. We need Cam Archer just to get himself a goal. And I tell you what, that was absolute postage stamp. Pico versus Weston McKennie. This is for a place in the quarterfinals. And of course, my man Pico, he loves a fist bump. He loves a Peno shootout. He loves a save in general. Look at him. He's going absolute 20 men. And he will be going out tonight drinking for 20 men. Back into the Premier League action then. Newcastle United. And I tell you what, I wanted to score some absolute bangers at this point. Curtis Jones licking absolute paint. I can't believe how many of those we've missed. But look at this from Diallo. The rainbow flick, the control inside the box, and the wherewithal just to stick it into the far post. It's beautiful. And I tell you what, Mendy is no slouch. We weren't done there for bangers though. Diallo gets the ball here, gives it into Maru, flicks it up, and Bicycle kicks it straight into the bottom of the net. Lads, we're playing some champagne football. And I tell you what, it tastes so much sweeter when it's against these Geordies. If you've been following the channel for a while, you'll know that I'm trying so hard to get this corner goal to go in. And how close I was to getting it done there. Mikhailo Mudryk from miles out comes back off the bar, and of course Mara's there to mop up the dirty stuff. He loves the tapping. Hopping straight back over to the Champions League then. Oh, it's the big boys. I was waiting for one of you lot, you know. I was waiting for you lot to turn up and say Wagwan. And we're at the Parc des Princes to play PSG. Gonna be a humdinger. 1 goal down on Ag. We needed a big performance. And this time, step up Mara. Little Ronaldo chop inside and swings the ball into that far corner. Stands up and goes and does the Mbappe celebration. I love this man so bloody much. Mudryk sticks the ball in here. It gets cleared. And Curtis Jones. I'm sorry. Imagine if that one went in. I know the one before against Newcastle was sick. But that one would have been the best goal I've ever scored. Diallo going through here. Gets the ball. Saved from Donnarumma. But Mara, he's only gone and done the double on Paris Saint-Germain. We get the 2 goals that we need to send us through. It's like Wayne Rooney when he sees your nan. We've got a semi on. But lads, the Champions League is not the only competition that we want this season. It's not the only trophy that we are going to be lifting. We also need to be considering the Premier League. Now, Man City are absolutely hot on our tails. We need some big performances against them. And look at this. A long bursting run from Trent Alexander-Arnold. And he's only gone and stuck it in the stanchion. That goal gets us the 3 points against Man City. The points that we so desperately needed. Hey up, hold on, wait a minute. We're suited and booted and we're at Wembley. It's not another final, is it? Incorrect. It's the FA Cup semi-final. It gets against Man United. Always a big game against United. Would I have loved a fantastic performance? Absolutely. Would I have loved to go to another final? Yeah, 100%. But it weren't our day today, boys. Sukic goes and gets that goal in the 70-odd minute. Goes over to Ten Hag, and look at this. 90th minute. Ball swung in. It gets cleared. I tell you what, Diallo's up on his own if he wins it. He's only going to win it, and he's clean through. Nah, not another extra time. Not Diallo going and scoring another last-minute goal against Man United. Yeah, you're goddamn right. It's not. He's missed it. He's fluffed his lines. And that does mean we're out of the competition. No FA Cup for us, boys. I feel like it's a bit mission failed. We'll get them next time on that one. But I tell you what, there's bigger fish to fry. There's absolute massive fish to fry because we've got Napoli. Napoli in the semi-finals. They have built an incredible team. They've obviously got Kvaratskhelia still at the team. They've got Kone in the midfield. They've also bought Michael Elise, who's going to be about 90 rated at this time. Simikan as well, I can see. And Marquinhos is their captain. But lads, no one scares me anymore. Not when we've got players like Mara pulling out a little Scorpy in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Another little overhead kick, but nothing's going in at the moment. From the restart then, Diallo lulls this defender into a false sense of security and goes. He drives through the middle. And again, this geezer in that position, it's always going to be a goal. It's 99 times out of 100. Napoli go 1-0 down, and we're now ahead on aggregate. Ball played through to Gittins. All he has to do is finish it off. It's a big save from their goalkeeper. But they literally did nothing. Lads, the Champions League final for Sunderland. I am absolutely buzzing for it. But I tell you what, we've got a big week. Looking at that Premier League table. Level on points with Man United. Only ahead on goal difference. Man City within touching distance of us as well. I tell you what, if we slip up in this last game, we are absolute donezo. And look at the week that we've got. Away to Bournemouth on the Sunday, and on the Saturday, it's the big one. It's the big night out. And I tell you what, I'm going to have a retold hangover after this one. It's the final of the Champions League against Man City. But before we do that, we've got to do the formalities. Let's go and win at Bournemouth. Let's go and lift the trophy there. And then we can start thinking about that Champions League final. Look at the team on the screen. I ain't going to talk you through it because you know what, boys? It's live! Here we are, the last game of the season, lads. Sunderland. Could be Prem winners. I'm telling you. It's going to happen. I want to do it in style as well. I don't think we've played our best football. I still don't think we are absolute apex predator what Sunderland could be. But we can get there, boys. We can do it today. We can absolutely turn up. Last game of the season. Can we lift the trophy at the Vitality? We need a win. That's the long and the short of it. If we don't get the win, then one of the Manchester clubs are going to absolutely swoop in. Come on then, boys. Off we go. Massive performance I need from everyone. Long throw. Get this going then. What a great touch. Oh, Pickford. Big stop again. Lads, come on. Let's get our foot on the ball. Let's start moving it. Let's start doing what I know we can do. Here we go, then, Mara. Off you go. You've got a little bit of space to run into. Nice, Williams. And go then now. This is big. Mudryk, you've got burners. Oh, referee! Are you taking the piss? He's just come across and he's absolutely chokeslammed him. Yellow! Oh! Oh my God, ref! I'm still fucking fuming about that one. Big winner, Diallo. Big winner. Nice. Into Mudryk then. Oh, he's dancing. Oh, he's dancing! Oh, he's dancing! Mudryk, You naughty little shitbag. He's had him on skates. He's had him on ice. Call him Bambi on ice. Look at this. Beautiful little bit of play. His feet were just too quick. Oh, and the finish. The finish is bog standard, but to get there, it's genius. Little ball. There we go then now. Into Mudryk. Mudryk finds Williams. Williams drive. Back into Mud. He goes inside. Dinks a ball over to Mara. It's done. It's dusted. Finito. Call us Premier League champions. Call us absolute Silk Sonic. Call us class on grass. Because Hendo in the middle of it after an absolute beauty of a finish. Mudryk driving inside. Love the little scoop here. The little dink's perfect. And of course, Mara to finish it off with a lovely little quarter volley there. Oh, it's done. It's dusted. Come on. Get us Premier League champions. Whistle's going to go any minute. Just don't concede, boys. Don't concede, please. Please. Good lad, Willow. And we go. And we go. Nah, no more time. Oh, we're going Abe. Show me satin, boys. Here we go. Hendo goes across and shakes his hand. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry you look like that. I'm genuinely sorry. A little bit concerned, though. We're not going absolutely wild. Here we are. Come on, lads. Premier League champos. Mudryk has got a tech. He's got to have man of the match in that one. Oh, it looks beautiful. In the red and white of Sunderland. Get in, boys. Joe Gomez, get it up there, kid. It's done. One down. But there's a big one. There is a big one still to come. There it is then, boys. The confirmation we all needed. 81 points, level on points with Man United, but a better goal difference gets us the Premier League trophy. But stick the champagne on icicles because here it is. It's the big one. It's our shot at the Champions League. Win or lose, this is the last game of the rebuild. Malacia, Consat, Gomez and Williams and Pickford in goal. Jones and Trent holding midfield. We've got Diallo, Elliott and Mudryk on the wing. Mara is centre forward. It's the Champions League final, lads. And it's live! Oh my God. Come on, the lad. I don't know why they're focusing on Malacia. Malacia will not be the stargazer today, I'm telling you. Nor will be. Edison's going to be picking the ball out of his net about 20 times. Restarting the game because we've got it, boys. Curtis Jones? Go on then, fam. You the big man today with the tifo and that. We're in Turkey. To be fair, I do like playing at this stadium. It's always a good Champions League final at this stadium. I'm glad it's not like the West Ham Stadium or something. No, nah, to that. Champions League, boys, though. Come on. Against City. I feel like we always come up against City in like the semi-final or final. It's absolutely terrible. But, lads, these two don't scare me. Philly Foden, he ain't done nothing. Every single time we've played him, not a bloody peep from that man. Haaland, on the other hand, he's a problem. He's definitely a problem. But boys, look at the team we've built. I don't know why I'm not focusing on us. Come on, boys, let's get in there. Let's get into them and let's batter these two all over the pitch. Come on, lads. Up the Sunderland, up the Black Cats. Here we go then, boys. Yeah. Williams, I want you keeping him quiet today. I want him absolutely shushed. Through already? No, we're not through already. Mara's not chipped him already. Mara's not chipped him already! 3 mins in. Are you mad? Am I mad? Is Mara mad? Lads, we've absolutely hit the ground running. Edison, I told you, you'll be picking the ball out of your net a good couple times today. What a ball. And Mara again, he's thinking, there's only one place I can really put this. I'm just going to dink you. I'm absolutely. Peter Dinklage. It's perfect. Oh my God. In the Champions League final. 3 minutes in. Pep. Book your tickets, mate. Book your tickets. Come on there, boys. Another couple. I want a few. I want an absolute few. Mara's got the ball again. Mara's gone. He's gives the ball to Mudryk. Oh, I tried a little skill. Look at us getting into him though, boys. Oh, Mara. Good lad, Mars. Can see Elliot all the way through. Oh, how's he missed that? Mara, come on. That was way easier than your first chance. Oh, my God. What a ball, by the way. I don't know who played it, but what a genius little ball throw. It's a lovely ball. Williams, get on your bike. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and Williams has got there. No! Oh, that would have been pretty much game, set, and match. Ah, oh, so unlucky, Williams. So unlucky. If you'd have got on your bike quicker, I tell you what, you'd have been in. Drick, you've gone. You've absolutely gone. You've legged it. You've legged it. You've legged it. Oh, into Elliot, you mug. Oh, Diallo's nicked it. Trent's made that run. Oh, why did I think it? Just smash it in. Just absolute smash and grab. Locatelli coming on. Come on, lads. Just soak up the pressure. Soak it up. Soak him up. Soak him up. Oh, no. In the 87th. Oh, God. Why do we do this? Lads, we were absolutely battering them. Absolutely killing them softly. And then all of a sudden we've done this. We've let Haaland have one shot. They've had one shot at goal. And this is it. Don't get me wrong, it's a banger. But it should never have happened, lads. Should never, ever have happened. We've got to go and do extra time now. He's the only one who's caused any sort of problem. But to be fair, Tammy's on. Oh, God. Hakimi's done him. Lads, we're falling apart here. What do we need to do? Standing. Bittens, Gittens. Come on, come. Nice. And break. Oh. Won it. He give it to Diallo. Go on then, Diallo. Finish! Get in the boy! It had to be him. He's been quiet all game. He's drifted into the mid. And he's done it. What a run. What a finish. Oh my God. And the Black Cats are going whap dog. Look at us. Lim's about a 4 out of 10. But I don't care. Because we are going all the way. Oh my God. He's absolutely annihilated him as well with the follow through. Look at this. He's absolutely creamed his head into the floor. Jesus Christ, get him some milk. Just standing. Good lad. Go on then. Konsa. Get yourself a goal. Oh, he's tired. Cam Archer's going to get there though. Cameron Archer, big save Ederson, but it's done. Sunderland, Champions League winners. We didn't have to go to penalties. I didn't want penalties. It's done, boys. We're going mental. God, after a long effort at this one. How many seasons? I don't even know at this point. But I tell you what, it's worth it for this moment right here. Come on, the boys. Come on, the Black Cats. Here we are then. Go and collect your winners' medals, boys. Special night, special moment. Here he is, Big Joe. Big Joey. Get your hands on that cup, son. Lift it into the stratosphere. Sunderland have done it. We've completed it. Rebuild. Done. Dusted. Finito. And there we go, boys. Confirmation. Sunderland, top of the Premier League, top of the pack, and Champions League winners. Absolute kings of Europe. It's done. It's dusted. And that is finito for the rebuild. Quick look at the stats for the final season then. 30 goals for Mara, 26 for Diallo. Both of them have just been scoring for fun. And then Elliott bringing up the rear with the old 15. Diallo, our top assister, 14. Along with his 26 goals. 11 for Elliott. And then 8 from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Big numbers from some big players. But boys, that is it for the episode. Thank you so much for watching this rebuild. God, it's been a big and it's been an absolute monster. Make sure you've liked the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed to the channel already. We also do a Liso's Creator Club career mode that is absolutely cooking. We're in the Champions League with them boys at the moment. Go over and watch that if you haven't watched it already. Like I said, thank you so much for watching the video. I will see ya very, very soon. Much love and peace.